What is up, guys? This is Techwear Tactical. I have something different today. It is not military surplus. In fact, it is brand new. The Petac gear, and I guess you could call it a MOLLE storage system for a vehicle. This is going to be the start of my first, maybe last, who knows, playlist for vehicle EDC. I really enjoy the idea of having a little setup in your car, in your truck, whatever it is that you ride in every day. And I really like the idea of backseat MOLLE panels. I've seen a lot of the soft ones. They're really cheap. They don't seem to work really well. And then I ran across this. If I remember correctly, this was on Amazon. It was about 80 bucks. It's extremely rigid, and I like it so far. It's got elastic for it. That there are knots on the back of it. We'll get to that in a minute. So you can reroute it through all these holes that are all over it, so it can work how you want. You also have this, which is meant for a thing that can't be mentioned on YouTube, unfortunately. So you can roll around with one of those. I don't think I would end up doing that unless it's an absolute worst case scenario. Law is not applying. Everyone likes to LARP a little bit. I don't need to LARP that hard when I'm going to Walmart. I just don't feel that need. But I like a little setup just like to have. So maybe a magazine, something else, a dump pouch to put some stuff in that I would just use every day. A med kit, something simple and practical like that isn't just lying all over the floor of my truck, of my car, of whatever I decide to put this in. It's such a simple thing that I'm surprised that it's taken this long to do it, at the very least, effectively. Because the soft ones I've seen around for quite a while, but they always seem like they kind of sucked, and I never met or talked to anyone that actually enjoyed using it or raged about how great they were. These are starting to come into more and more prominence. There's actually, if you're on websites out there, they do have, I think Reddit's one of them, where they have a subreddit for EDC stuff. Even if you aren't into like weaponry and things like that, if you're into like off-roading, this could also be a great thing to have, so that again, your gear isn't just strewn all over your vehicle or packed into a little box that's just sitting on your floorboard that you have to empty out and dig through every time you need something. It's a great way to organize. I think this was 80 bucks. I think I said that before, but I'll reiterate it. It's really rigid. It doesn't give a whole lot of flex at all, but it does give a little bit, and I think that's good because you might want a little bit if you have to like really rip something off of it. Everything is adjustable. The straps feel fine, like just basic nylon that's been burnt at the end. Once you know exactly how long you need it to be / want it to be, you can probably duct tape it and have it there basically forever. One thing that does bother me is they have these cut here and at the top, and I don't know why, unless you're running another one because you want it to be just really secure, but even then I just don't understand why. It seems like a little bit of an extra step that isn't necessary to me, but hey, that's the glory of everyday carry, is you can kind of do whatever you want to make it yours. So I think this is a great little thing to have. It's a bit pricey, but I think it's something that you can easily, carry over from vehicle to vehicle. If you go through a lot of them, it's something that you can just pick up and grab easily and throw into another vehicle. And honestly, if you tighten up this enough, you could actually use this as like a kind of like a roaming storage system to carry around with you. It's kind of stupid to think about, but I did actually think that if you wore this as like a belt and put that around your neck, you probably could carry a bunch of stuff on your back if you really needed to in a, I guess, heavy-duty emergency situation. Even though that sounds extremely stupid, I, for some reason, find it just kind of almost a practical thing if you don't have a backpack for whatever reason. So I've really enjoyed this thing, and I can actually recommend it so far. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it. I am going to use it. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be carrying a pew with me at all times. I am going to leave them on there just in case that becomes a thing, which feels like it's going to be incredibly necessary with all the things going on in the world today. So Those are staying on there. I'm probably just going to have a basic medical kit. I don't know if I should really be putting a mag on it, because I feel like anyone that just looks into the truck will bust out a window to grab it and think that there's a gun in there. And I don't feel like replacing my truck window every couple months. So I'm kind of leery on that, but it is going to be, you know, fitted to what I need. Like I said, this is on Amazon right now. If you can wait for a sale, even better. But I can actually recommend this so far. I really like it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next few videos for the continuation of Truck EDC.